intermission.
Alright, so we're welcoming Omar Wyndham, the uncle of Dreshaun Napier. We're continuing our talk, and I personally have witnessed, Omar bringing Dreshaun to school, whether it's weekday, weekend, whether the class was in the morning, the afternoon, the night. Sometimes he would not only drop him here, he would wait for him, always encouraging him, being that stern but loving force, a very strong male role model in his life. So Omar, how did you feel about Dreshaun's success?
This champion here, about his success, it didn't really come as a surprise based on his performance throughout the years, starting at the school, right? So I was excited like any other parent for sure, but at the same time, as I said, I wasn't surprised at all because I know he will do it, he can do it, and in future to come he will do it even better.
Right, because he is preparing for
the CSEC,
right,
three
CSEC coming up.
3 CSEC,
Right, so our school traditionally we attract lots of boys.
Right.
For what reason, I don't know, but I think, the boys, they find us out, they seek us out, and we definitely encourage them. In the wider society, we don't see boys doing very well academically, and we don't see lots of strong male role models. Especially, we know the girls need the strong male role models, but the boys especially. And Dreshaun, I would really like you to take the time and just tell Uncle how you feel about the fact that he has been supporting you, and just tell him thanks. Do it for me and for yourself, because I want to hear you say it.
Well, I'd like to say thank you to my uncle because he carried me to school from either in the morning, in the evening, or at night. He sometimes waits until the class is finished, brings me home, and he does that every day, like it's natural.
Right.
And
just say thank you.
And I want to say
and
yes,
I love you too, Dre.
Because we don't often say thank you to the persons who support us, and we have to teach our children that as you climb the ladder, as you go through life, don't just take it for granted that here's my parent, here's my uncle, here's my whatever. They're supposed to do that.
Right.
Even if they're supposed to do it, they don't have to do it. And many of them don't do it. So we have to take the time out to say thank you when we have that support system.
That goes far away, yes.
Oh, definitely.
Yes,
so Omar, when you found out that, Dreshaun was enrolled at a school, 5 years old roughly, when you found out how demanding our school was, how much we pushed our students, how did you feel about that?
Excited. Because for me it was something different. I mean, I can recall me talking about his bag. Oh, he's just a young age. He's carrying a big heavy bag to school. The bag we make him can't manage it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the advance at his age, the way you teach, I mean, that was just something for me. And I can remember even people criticize and say, such a young child doing such advanced work. It's just it was just something new for me, some more explore, and I think with it depends on how we train our brain, because we tend to just lock back in the old basic stuff. So this was something new, and this is something where I was definitely on board at the time when
and you remain on board. So mommy's on board, uncle on board, stepdad on board, daddy on board, grandma, everybody. And let me tell you guys, when we have everybody doing their role, playing their role, as I said, that's when the fireworks happen.
And one thing I want to point out as well, for the parents out there, well, we see it as a challenge, but it's something that it's supposed to be the norm. I mean, in his case where it's a lot of books and the books, these books, them are do it in a grade 11, them are do it in a grade 5. We are past his stage. I mean, don't hold back yourself. Don't tell a child I don't believe that they can do it. They can. So just expose them to it. Regardless of how young them is, you might think they're not gaining anything from it, but just expose their ears to it. Just surround them with that.
Because we're not asking them to do anything that is not possible.
Which is right.
Right? Others have done it. Marcus Garvey said, what man has done, man can do. Right? So we expose our students to others like them, children like them, who have achieved excellence, and so they see that what I am asking them to do, they can do it. Alright, so finally, Omar, I'd like to ask you, what would you say to the dads, the stepdads, the uncles, the male figures in the lives of our children? What tips would you give them, or what advice or encouragement would you give to them?
My thing is to just it's all boiled down for me to sacrifice. We have to make the necessary sacrifice. You have something called tough love. We have to show that. Children on the whole, they have a tendency when they talk to them or you don't allow them to do certain stuff, they tend to just go down and share that little face-to-face sorry for them and for them have them way. But at the end of the day, like even Dreshaun, what he has achieved, this big task that he has achieved and achieved it in such a smooth way, that process take sacrifice, as we say. So the children, them themselves need that. They need to feel like a champion, they need to be like a champion, right? So as we say, we have to just make the sacrifice, cut off the games, some of the playing and all of that, and just penetrate on their book, their study.
Right. And don't just leave it up to mom, right?
No,
or grandma.
we all have to participate.
Dads have to pitch in, the uncles have to pitch in, stepdad step up to the role if dad not playing the role, right?
Yeah,
the children need positive role models.
Leave some of the domino game and the Nintendo and all them foolish.
Definitely.
Take off some of the girls.
Find out if the homework is being done, find out if the projects are being done. Read to your children, daddy.
Yes, that is very effective.
Dads and stepdads and uncles, put them in your laps, read to them. This is very important.
And one of the things we don't show much parents, dads, don't show that love, that
right,
that
the affection,
hug,
right.
that kiss.
Hug them, talk to them,
right.
play with them, and watch some videos from the Kemet Maasai Academy with them.
Definitely. And one of the things them parents out there, please stop telling the kids that them worthless and them just let them fall.
Right,
all those negativity, just dash them away. Tell them say them are gonna become a teacher, doctor, lawyer. You know what I mean? Just positivity.
Alright, so very powerful words. I told you you would enjoy listening to this interview. I told you you would not regret staying. So we spoke with Dreshaun, and he is a champion here. We have many champions.
Champion.
Yes.
Oh, look at the background, please. I'm sorry, Teach. I'm sorry. Look at the background. The world of champion, and we have more there.
Right. So you see, this is just a little part of our curio.
There are more there.
Right,
man.
because our students, whether it's my biological children, which is where this all started, this is how folks got involved in the school. They found out about the achievements of myself and my children, and so I'm extending that to children who can come to the school physically, and the channel is for you guys who some of you can't come here physically, but you can camp out, as I love to say. Put up your tent and camp out and watch those videos.
That one is a shot.
Yes, watch those videos. Alright, so thank you for staying with us and sharing the story, Dreshaun's story. And there will be many more stories. We're also going to do a follow-up, when he gets his CSEC results. We're going to be back to share.
Pending.
Yes, we're going to be back to share that story. So stay tuned. watch this space. Look out for those videos,
And
those stories.
remember again, it was done in 45 minutes, a 2-hour course. So
Right.
just
At 10 years old. And
at 10 years
to
old.
our knowledge, right, this is the youngest that a child has achieved that distinction in the City and Guilds stage 2 mathematics, to our knowledge, and we're very proud of that. Right? So don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. You had something else to say?
Yes, man, and people, you just tell a little secret. This when he come out of the classroom, jeez and peace. Him have watermark and everything.
He was sleeping.
Knock out people, knock out.
And I think he was
Totally
helping some other students.
No, he wasn't helping. Actually,
He
as
wanted,
said,
right?
as
He
said,
wanted to. He
when he come
wanted
out, I
to.
was telling him, ask him how was the experience and all. And he was talking about a particular young lady that was sitting beside him. Much older than him, because of course he's the youngest. And I said, boy, uncle. And I talk to the older, I said, boy, you know somebody want to help her, but
Right,
she has struggle and sleep and everything. But all me could do is just to sleep. And it
Because
was
like I
just
said,
so
he calls
simple.
himself the helping nature, right?
Right, it was
But
just so simple.
in the exam setting, of course, you know, you can't go there and
Right,
help the way you would normally help in the classroom. So he was just there looking on and saying, this adult, you know, she's struggling with, and he had finished the paper and gone to sleep, right, guys? So this is achievable for all of you.
For everybody.
Everybody.
Please. Everybody.
Right? Just
Everybody.
if you're watching the video and you're not getting something, drop a comment and I will certainly respond. I want you to master all of these topics. It doesn't matter how young you are or how old you are, whether you're 99 or you're 9, this channel is here to help you. If you want to support our school, check the link for Patreon below, and you know, you can go there and give us your support. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Share the video so others can benefit. Remember, the more you share it, the more persons can benefit. So look out for our other videos. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
You all can achieve.
All right,
Just
guys.
log on to the link, man. Yes. Okay, that was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks again.